Rain, sweat, weather, my days have been better. Of late I seem to wake up and shake it off much better. Let the yesterday blow away like a feather. Set the intention for the day, whether or not it makes me feel I've got my way. Let her take this one, can't be forever throwing ego for the right to say I've won. In submission I get to listen and I feel the missing bits begin to fit into the sum, fixing up my broken drum. Nothing is doomed from the start if you're living from your heart, art in all that comes. Everyone is born in the dark, so remember when forlorn it's a chance to open another door to your park. May the colourful storms always bark and caress, soothing us to a butterfly form where we're blessed. That's how I try to stay sane when I'm under duress. From the soil I've got to toil to become my success. Keep it loyal, dreamy coil, but to never forget where I met the air fresh. My roots and my zest are how I address each and every moment, weaving its thread. I don't want to give any less than my best, so I'll follow my red chest until we found what it's meant for. Giving it more in an effort to score the goals I've seen me banging when I'm planning my cause. Yo, I'm manning the oars to keep me off the porch where I was chilling and sauce. Not to mention a tad bit bored. I had to have a breakdown in the sense that to strike the right chord I had to fight my own wars. Took a sword to the self in a bid to enforce the man I want to be, and without my uproar. Be aware in the storm to not get lost. The rainbow never stays, but it's yours to be boss. Scatterbrain, in fact I had the tatter slain and sown like it mattered where the flattened rain had grown. In fact it happened in the panic zone, in the tragedy of magic, when the moment slowly goes to show the mannequin is the lactic acid and the only alkaline to go and win. When I grabbed it, all the habits of a manic king snapped and landed in a casket full of lavish gallant aspirin. Like the melody of happenings has the planet at its gatherings. What a talent that it has for the scavenging. I crack the stagnant water with the sort of aura important for the halter that the callous bring. And that's my din, the Kajich adjective tapping every time he grins. Passion mate, it gravitates. Only those souls with a stash of melanated ash can take the mash and calibrate it. Make the matchstick magistrate annihilate the essence in the flora and the fauna. I'm resonant in dissonance, I escape the corner. In retrograde, I emulate the order. It's how I coruscate my remnants, fire and water. Essence in the flora and the fauna. I'm resonant in dissonance, I escape the corner. In retrograde, I emulate the order. It's how I coruscate my remnants, fire and water. So I turn the crow, they're soaking in the credo into unspoken totem, seeping underneath the bleeding feet, treated incognito. And I hope the seeds can grow, but what the hell do I know? Better keep the knee-deep placebo at the peak of what I reap, let the breeze blow. I want to purify my key and see the swan free and far from the talonized. Think I need a ballad of demise, vying to arise though. Retrieval of the status unestablished as remedial, but when you see the ravenous upheaval has the talus looking cavernous, weave a sweet peridial. How the fungi Lazarus at the keel. Maybe I don't have the Nazareth to steal what I need to peel the layers from the yield. Where is my first meal? Indeed, sheep don't have these grey growls. You can play foul, to be honest, but to me more shroud are the ways of my forest. I've got my chi and rum at the florist, so I'll never flee or run, that's a promise. My bow is slung across my back, got a stack of arrows should I ever have to sow another track. Essence in the flora and the fauna. I'm resonant in dissonance, I escape the corner. In retrograde, I emulate the order. It's how I coruscate my remnants, fire and water. Essence in the flora and the fauna. I'm resonant in dissonance, I escape the corner. In retrograde, I emulate the order. It's how I coruscate my remnants, fire and water. I left the drugs alone, cheeky little bastard bugs are lying deaf at home as I write to this metronome. I used to soak in the white vice, mind finally spliced by the sugar cube roll of the dice. I let senses die till my brain strolled off, choked on the flop. The ace of spades is sinking by the river, coughing up hearts in the clot. The pot boiled over, yeah, and swimming it's hot. Got to make it from the edge and jump back into the plot with a pledge not to rot on the ledge. Took a step back and made peace with the mad. My head set firm around and keeping it stashed. I can mash it in fact, but found the knack to say no, and I focus on that. No quack quack without a code to the home. Took the keys to the door, opened up wide and my vision was flawed. Senses to explore, scramble and handle, little dapple I implore. Comes a time when the mind needs no more. Took the keys to the door, it opened up wide, my vision was flawed. Senses to explore, scrambled, handled, little dapple I implore. But comes a time when the mind needs no more. Couple years madness, good price to pay. I made it out the dungeon, my seams intact, I envisioned the way. The smell of victory, not very pungent, but putting demons to the sleigh had me reeling exultant. I lifted up the curtain, had to look round, just to be certain what the emergence had to show. How to merge my two worlds, splitting off, diverging, realign, immersed in my purging. Put that shit down, to concentrate on nurturing my earth. At every turn I'm learning how to burn my pain into my worth. I'm an alchemist in flame, like a phoenix from his grave. Standing up flash, shaking off the ash, dusting off death like it is but a scratch. And that's the real stash, catch before crash. Found the key to Kingdom and I did it when I left the drugs alone. Took the keys to the door, opened up wide and my vision was flawed. Senses to explore, scramble and handle, little dapple I implore. Comes a time when the mind needs no more. Took the keys to the door, it opened up wide, my vision was flawed. Senses to explore, scrambled, handled, little dapple I implore. But comes a time when the mind needs no more. Left the drugs alone. To drop pills, yup, chasing the thrills, or that mad rush with chills. But it got me all sketchy, loopy in my 20s. Scraped the white from my nose and rose like jumping right into the Dead Sea. Now it's set next stream, left it alone till I screwed my head on right tight, no vexing. As if I'm cruising on a jet ski, moving through my world, hand outstretched for the pearls and a cheeky bit of boozing till I find the one that gets me. Ha! Just a young man trying to find out where he stands and form some sort of plan. I don't need the glimmer and glam, I can cook it up slow, let it simmer in the pan. When I see that door, I'll be like blam, popping through my boom popping hand and a few bumping jams. The good old days where I learned my ways. Looking back is how I mark map where I stayed. In the good old days, yeah, I earned my trade. I only look back to track what I've made. To the good old days where I learned my ways. Looking back is how I mark map where I stayed. In the good old days, yeah, I earned my trade. I only look back to track what I've made. You might have known me as that crazy long-haired Chilean. Yeah, that guy, type that likes his pints in the millions. Melanin tinged brother from another mother. Well, took a meridian to wear my beautiful brown skin with the proper prints within. Years inhibiting, fears of being accepted, more than regs fitting in. That's why you caught me on the binge, getting them in. Like drinking's going out of fashion, fashioning my wings. Trying not to give a fuck about your sermon or your hymns. But they were presiding, and I was listening, feeling everything clashing and colliding. This is how I unburden those seeds. This is for the worldwide adoptees. I see you, the truly self-made kings and queens overseas. Through the struggle we can hustle better breathe. To the good old days where I learned my ways. Looking back is how I mark map where I stayed. In the good old days, yeah, I earned my trade. I only look back to track what I've made. To the good old days where I learned my ways. Looking back is how I mark map where I stayed. In the good old days, yeah, I earned my trade. I only look back to track what I've made. Still tumbling down the tunnel, a fresh new bundle on the shoulder. Trouble was my Sunday apple crumble, but I'm older. See the blunderful as it is, a colourful little muddle looking crisp. If I jumble up the cards, really read what I've got. Never fumble, never flop, Might find the right mindset to get me up on top, fingers crossed. Believing something's hard to prove. Not to mention I unearthed them alone and don't really carry any proof. Maybe it's faith, or perhaps I'm mad. Whatever the case, I'm pretty glad I don't believe in convention. That's why you can catch me under Luna, setting my intention, releasing bottled tension, expression of my soul, feeling deep connection. Divine and the old is how I find ascension to get me out the cold. To the good old days where I learned my ways. Looking back is how I mark map where I stayed. In the good old days, yeah, I earned my trade. I only look back to track what I've made. To the good old days where I learned my ways. Looking back is how I mark map where I stayed. In the good old days, yeah, I earned my trade. I only look back to track what I've made. Isla Negra in the wave motion. I see my soul paved way across the ocean, trying to live with the token of appreciation notion. Got my fingers crossed, happiness in flotion. Are you here to stay? Should I drink your potion? I can be swayed, love cannot be frozen. Never to be picked, so often not chosen. But then our lessons could never teach us how to open. Timing of a rose, always meant to blossom. Sweeten what has fallen from my grip, turned to bits. And so much so, my loss is blossomed into pollen. Just a blip, off it goes, voluntarily. The maker of my columns, are they set steadily or crumbling at the bottom? Tilling my soil, if becoming rotten. Remember simplicity and what has been forgotten. Back again, I feel the void. Something of my heart went and got destroyed. How can I hold a future in my grasp when I find it hard to love and laugh? Back again, I feel the void. Something of my heart went and got destroyed. If I can make it through the day and the rain, maybe I can find my heart again. I am loving universe, and in the search I am free to ponder, free to wonder. Perhaps I'll meet you over yonder, or maybe just a dreamer. But I cannot let deception squeeze me out my wonder, or reconnect to path and team and seamer. That would be squandering the dream, so unleash me from the weeds. Creeping underneath, I could be breathing fresher seas. Tipping my hat to the means, giving my thanks to the magic that let it be. Hatching happy out the tragic is the alchemist in me. Rising out the attic, sometimes I think I have it, like a Sherlock clues, but not everything put together makes two. Do we see each other's truth? Cannot rush to healing when I'm pushing for a meaning, but it's not just seeing what is right or wrong, it's believing the unknown sweet first song. Back again, I feel the void. Something of my heart went and got destroyed. How can I hold a future in my grasp when I find it hard to love and laugh? Back again, I feel the void. Something of my heart went and got destroyed. If I can make it through the day and the rain, maybe I can find my heart again. Back again, I feel the void. Something of my heart went and got destroyed. How can I hold a future in my grasp when I find it hard to love and laugh? Back again, I feel the void. Something of my heart went and got destroyed. If I can make it through the day and the rain, maybe I can find my heart again. Yo, one of them sounds for you. 2 heartbeats getting loose with the brew. Yeah, we're kicking it, don't come through. Her brush and me and my pen, feeling flush cause it's us just channeling them. Got to blend with the gush that they send. I found my zen in the rush when they bend. Light into info, writing my windows, inviting my lymph nodes to wisen my tinto. Vying to intro, expect to get my head fed with the right pincho. Tightening links, won't be skiving no brinks. On the precipice, inciting my flints. A specialist, interpretations of the cosmic winks. Synchronization, symbolic hints. And the message is the blink of an eye can be enlightening mind. Yeah, the lesson is less of this guessing at the evidence, more undressing of the essences. On the cusp, feel I could be flush off the drugs. Help me see the crux, but have me botching up the sum. So I'm hushing it, got the stuff, so I've got to get to crushing it. Yeah, on the cusp, feel I could be flush off the drugs. Help me see the crux, but have me botching up the sum. So I'm hushing it, got the stuff, so I've got to get to crushing it. So I dress to fit the relevance before the elephant strolls on by. Yeah, I'm more of what excites instead of this boring fucking job for the rest of my life. Off to find the right type of death to alive, like the knowledge divine and the animal mind. Might seem at odds, but unleash your power when combined. Just like chilling by a lake but still doing the work by swimming in the grit-ridden dirt. Column shake to get the third eye awake. Sometimes I might leave it too much shut to the ribbons of fate, but get it straight, I vote, I'm here to participate. I'm a child of 2 worlds, shout a big fuck you if you can relate. I read the scripture, felt and saw the fissure, but made me look hard at the ish in the mirror. I am I is never with it, I am I is with ya. On the cusp, feel I could be flush off the drugs. Help me see the crux, but have me botching up the sum. So I'm hushing it, got the stuff, so I've got to get to crushing it. Yeah, on the cusp, feel I could be flush off the drugs. Help me see the crux, but have me botching up the sum. So I'm hushing it, got the stuff, so I've got to get to crushing it. Flush off the drugs, help me see the crux, but have me botching up the sum. So I'm hushing it, got the stuff, so I've got to get to crushing it. Yeah, on the cusp, feel I could be flush off the drugs. Help me see the crux, but have me botching up the sum. So I'm hushing it, got the stuff, so I've got to get to crushing it.
You see, mystery is an intellectual process, but suspense is essentially an emotional process.
Bleached from the frozen gold, spitting oil, reached up to those sitting bold on the spoils. Found that they teach when the crow grows on the soil. Speechless but chosen, recoiled. Hit the peaks of my stress, changed my feet nonetheless, and rose with ambrosian arrows to dispose of the shadows, sowing mind-numbing narrow roads down from my blind, hollow strumming callous drone. Yeah, picked up my shoulders and hurried to the sea, where the mystic had rolled my melancholy key. I sipped the elixir, clarity dripped over me right down to my seeds. Walls start to crack, borrowing above, I bellow. I'm a warrior for love, on attack in this to and fro. Love is to fight back, you know. Question, strength and intention. So we create and destroy world of beauty, misfortune, in for the rise. Can I be of service or earnest? Open my eyes, ya que estoy. Death touch, putting death to the ploy. Create and destroy world of beauty, misfortune, in for the rise. Can I be of service or earnest? Ya que estoy, putting death to the ploy. The third watching, two can be caught catching. 10 to my goal when the lead light's cold and it's crystal. Thoughts are a pistol written in a sigil. Need to find a way through the thicket, the veil. Camino, get the ticket, the grail. Looking through these lenses, trying to catch a glimpse of the senses. Coming into mine, or am I lost in the denseness? Forest too dark and expensive. Visited Antipodes, seen the faces. Rage turned remedy by grace of the sages. Remember feeling shackled, shook, shake, rattle, rattle, crack. Snap the chain, clench fists in the rain, out for battle. Mind trained in the astral, magic in the satchel. Born bathed, fire, flame, trial, tribulation. Reaping the seeds laid out by my ancients. We create and destroy world of beauty, misfortune, in for the rise. Can I be of service or earnest? Open my eyes, ya que estoy. Death touch, putting death to the ploy. Create and destroy world of beauty, misfortune, in for the rise. Can I be of service or earnest? Ya que estoy, putting death to the ploy. Create and destroy world of beauty, misfortune, in for the rise. Can I be of service or earnest? Open my eyes, ya que estoy. Death touch, putting death to the ploy. Create and destroy world of beauty, misfortune, in for the rise. Can I be of service or earnest? Ya que estoy, putting death to the ploy. No dispute, adopted kid essence robbed of his root. I've been on the boat, the tubes, slap boots, draped in a half-baked soup. I can see a bunch of you, yeah, fair few. It rolls you round loops in youth, but I'm done wallowing in that sour old juice. I'm here for the fruits, cause I'm all about the spruce. I'm all about the tea, sitting sweet, sipping me, tripping in the fat of the warm, calm breeze. Indeed, I wasn't like a well-planned thought, but I'm a damn well-manned course. Set to sail with my well-planned course. Flush, straight from the flop, hush. I'm a question for the top, plush. Won't be a no-starter out the blocks, I'm gone. Dust a brush off the shoulder, yeah, it's rare lush. And the fact of the matter, I eat from the Silvia Platter. Vexed and in tatters, or questing and gather. I'm here for the latter, so you can chit-chat, I'm not going tit-for-tat. You'll never really know how I run my abode, or how I write my odes. You don't get it, you don't get the code. Only left in the cold. If you pick the wrong weather for a hold, be prepared to fold when the hand shows you the true cards it bolds. About to get told, snakes in the grass chatting crap as you laugh. Smashed in the head, like old Kane said, that's no accident. One love into a farce, that's a pass. You can't be that fucking daft.
Listen to that. How could you make a song written by a machine sound so beautiful?
Tracksuit black, nah, that's not me. Ratchet, hat back, jeans, white tee. Rack that snow, trap that mad shit. Serious breeze, no more. Got my foot to the floor, easing past that blurry bore. See my name on the list, in a bit, in a tick. Ink on the page, in a drip, half script. I am my flame, fist full of rage. I'm a fire, fucking mage, slay. Passion harpoon, gonna get made. Slash new part soon, gonna get paid. Jan is cleanse and plan, rinse. Scope can scan the planet prince. Had key once, too smashed, haven't had it since. Dark Island, Prince to King. Gonna get stuck in, fuck it, chucked into the bin. Alive and well, might sound balmy, but by tsunami. Chance to harm me, walk ancestral army. So you can't, G. Blunt and sarky, rowdy, lively, grimy beats. I ride my bike at night, delighting wild and feeling fiery. Je ne peux pas les pas français, pero si que espagnol c'est frais. English Chilean, you know I like my pints in the millions. Gentle soul, hardened by the Britain, fragile whinging, still likes the binging. Got code on my bow to axe, paint on my face, hunt tracks. Out for the prize for the win, like the sunrise you can count me in. Got code on my bow to axe, paint on my face, hunt tracks. Out for the prize for the win, like the sunrise you can count me in. Lager type to bitter and fat, like got no pat on the back from dad boo-hoo. No qualms on that, what you think you knew is probably not the truth. But one kid, two worlds, bursting through. Take the hot seat off from you, can't lie. Sometimes I feel the fear, the panic. Brewed by destiny and a touch of magic means I manage. Catch me if you can, doubt it. Quick feet past you like that Eden Hazard. Dash of Latino flair, flash so rare, might pull a hamstring. Bear damage, hashtag savage. Straight, third, culture sandwich. I bleed blue, no red on the top this year. No oxygen, red men on Santa bad list again. But more to life than football, friend. Like how to lose the claws of cream. In the kitchen, chef supreme. Baking dreams, simmer and steam. Boss one day, not be seen. No shortcut yet, slow progress, but that's minor. Draw gold from lead, can't set a timer. Takes a skill set much finer. Shine too bright, might burn supplier. Rain, dynasty, seat at the diner. Multi-pass, takes resolve like those Chilean miners. Got code on my bow to axe, paint on my face, hunt tracks. Out for the prize for the win, like the sunrise you can count me in. Got code on my bow to axe, paint on my face, hunt tracks. Out for the prize for the win, like the sunrise you can count me in. Yo, trek, Isla Negra, Neruda, English lecturer. Straight out across the Andes, beam me up, please. Dreamcatcher flex, cat got the cream, what's next? Know the salt in which I'm stewed, not losing sight of where I move. Trek in pursuit of the loot, jewel in the eye. Big man stature up on the rise, but 5'8" up push. I'm talking that spiritual shush. I can't break free from the node until I go past the limits on my own. Wanna die alone and I feel you near, but I've got this need to roam. Nomad Calling, different tracks are forming. Dawn is blooming, sipping a cup, vroom vroom vrooming. Swooning at Luna, trusting my luck and booming. Moving past my brooding, done with the fuming. Got so sick of the soon dooming. Looking out there, I can see the sunrise looming. Rah, I'm Harry Heller, prowling the steps. Ancient warrior, howling his chest. Out of place, like in the wrong era, wrong time, not the case. Here cleaning the karmic songs of mine, and it's haste with the meanings locked in the binds. I stand with the ancestors at my back, peace or attack, depends on the hour. Cause I walk with their past life, sight and power. So tread with a guide me on this globe, and I trust you to find me where I go. Constant searching, that's my lot. And when I feel the monsters lurking, then spot, pop, pop, I'm a demon slayer. In my kingdom, I'm top dog, major player. Bet shadow when he tried it, fool. I won the game of chess for the rule. Deep in the princess spits, the true king lives, can you hear it? Alchemical rise of the one true spirit, that's what I've learnt and I use. A Steppenwolf walks in my shoes, and he taught my fruit and my soothe. Fear consumes, where true courage fails to choose. Nomad Calling, different tracks are forming. Dawn is blooming, sipping a cup, vroom vroom vrooming. Swooning at Luna, trusting my luck and booming. Moving past my brooding, done with the fuming. Got so sick of the soon dooming. Looking out there, I can see the sunrise looming. Trek, Nomad Calling, different tracks are forming. Dawn is blooming, sipping a cup, vroom vroom vrooming. Swooning at Luna, trusting my luck and booming. Moving past my brooding, done with the fuming. Got so sick of the soon dooming. Looking out there, I can see the sunrise looming. Trek.